And there's Devour backstage with the rest of the Carolina Core team. We're about to head into battle. Farouk.
Live in the Dell Gaming Arena, it's Counter-Strike Source. For the U.S., they make all their Counter-Strike battles in Uncivil War. It's the Carolina Core. And for the UK, they take out more opponents than a squad of Pitfires. It's the Birmingham Salvo.
Let's take a look at the Counter-Strike Source lineups brought to you by Alienware. And starting off with the Carolina Core. This five-man team consists of Daft, Devour, Org, Sunny, and Torres, and is led by the dedicated GM, Mark Dolvin. Their opponents, the Birmingham Salvo, consisting of Mangia Capra, Pete, Rattlesnake, Wes, and Wilzu, led by General Manager Michael Odie Odell. And now here's Fatality with tonight's map.
Dust2 is a suburban Middle Eastern village with both bomb sites spread out near the counter-terror spawn area. This map is extremely straightforward as there are three main pathways the offense can use to gain access to the bomb sites.
Birmingham, are you ready? Carolina, are you ready? Ready, set, begin the match.
All right, Fatality, Counter-Strike Source is up to bat, and we've got two very incredible Counter-Strike teams that are up here today, about ready to give us a nice fireworks show. Now we know that Salvo is going to be on the attacking side. They'll be the T to start. And the Core is going to be defending. Our map is Dust2. And this is certainly a map that all players know inside and out.
Yeah, they definitely do. And this is kind of an interesting match because the Carolina Core, since they've been dominating most of the season, they've always been the last game, so they never really had to play a full game.
Right.
This is actually their first full game in about 3 or 4 weeks.
All right, well, that'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. I know that the Carolina Core's obviously been practicing here for the World Final, but so has the Birmingham Salvo. It should also be noted that the Birmingham Salvo placed second in the World Individuals competition, a competition that pitted the best teams against one another, and they were only beat out by the Dallas Venom. So let's jump into action here as Birmingham seems to be setting up for their first attack. How successful will it be? Smoke and flashes coming through. I think the Carolina Core has a good idea where the Salvo team is, but Salvo Wes is going to get the first kill, and it looks like they will just sort of, I don't know, they'll just sort of dance their way into this bomb site. Wes makes a great move and blasts that bomb across the gap, a dangerous place to get picked off by the Core team. Pete coming in big with two. Wes and Pete with the third to give Birmingham their first round. Quiet now!
Salvo really dominated that. You know, they basically did a sandwich on long A. They had two going long A and three going cat, and they were able to actually take out one guy, but there's really no one there to stop them in the first place. So basically they walked in there, they got in good spots, and took them out.
You know, they also played it very safe. We saw the strategy where they dropped the smoke, threw the bomb across the pit so they wouldn't get picked off by Devour in the back shooting from the B or the CT spawn. So a good exercise in strategy as well. Round number 2 now. Birmingham on the attack once again. Carolina, all 5 men still alive. It's Wilzu who has the bomb on his back, and he will wait patiently for the commands from his team before he moves forward. Here's the defensive setup for the Carolina Core. Here is the other site. And now Wilzu is going to make a move. He's met up with two other players from the Birmingham Salvo. They're prepping, make that 3 players. They're going to try a nice stack here and make their way into this site. It worked for him before, but Devour will open up with a nice shot on Mangia Capra. Devour's going to try to take another shot. Wow, he nails Wes right in the face before Wilzu finally takes him out. Daft from the outside drops Wilzu. Rattlesnake coming in with a big kill to pick up the slack. There's still a Birmingham player on the map, but 3 Carolina Core players exist. And here's one of them at long A. Org's going to take out Rattlesnake. And I don't know if this Core team realizes that they only got to take out Pete to win this round. Pete got 3 kills last match. this match. Not going to get any. Torres takes it down, and Core takes their first round.
Come on!
Yo, you should play on Cat, Chad.
Keep it up!
They're really a great take.
After the first 2 rounds of Counter-Strike, the score is 1-1. We are tied. If you'd like to watch the remaining rounds of the first half, click on to Source TV at dust2.com/CS. We'll have the second half of Counter-Strike live later on in the match. Welcome back to the Championship Gaming Series. Let's look at the semifinal brackets now. Last Monday, San Francisco Optics defeated the Berlin Alliance to move on. And now it's up to this matchup here, the Birmingham Salvo versus the Carolina Core, who will go on to face them. And remember to check out GeForce coverage of the Championship Gaming Series semifinals this Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. The score is 9-10. 1 point separates these two teams in favor of Core. And it's time to jump back into the second half of this Counter-Strike Source battle. But first, fatality, some stats. Birmingham Salvo, 29 frags. Manji Capra leading that leaderboard with 7 of those. Core with 34, and Devour with 8 of those. And a very interesting first half score, 5-4 in favor of Birmingham. And now we switch sides, fatality. So the Carolina Core will be attacking. They're trying to get that bomb down. While the Birmingham Salvo, they'll be on defense. But they got 5 rounds against the Core on the T side, which is typically a little bit tougher. Give me a comment on that.
Well, obviously, it's tougher to be on, the terror side is usually tougher, but it's kind of been changing back and forth. It's just so even. You really can't tell. It's just basically whoever gets the momentum is usually one that takes the lead. So I go with more with momentum than anything anymore.
All right, I think that's actually a pretty good thing to look out for. Momentum would be Carolina picking up this first round and trying to rally to win a few more. But right now it is 5-4 in favor of Birmingham, and there are certainly some points that could be made up for either team. Grenades going out, but no kills as of yet. Here you can see the Birmingham CT have moved out just a little bit to maybe try to catch this Carolina team off guard. And we're going to see a defensive switch here and a nice defensive push here by Birmingham. They're really going to push it forward. And will it pay off here? They do exchange some fire. Daft takes out Mangia Capper. Rattlesnake gets revenge and drops Daft. But I think they're still keeping this Birmingham Salvo team guessing. Org is going to make it into this site. Wow, Wes coming in from behind the white car. He'll do some work with Rattlesnake, and Salvo brings home the first round of the second half.
Watch for the smokes!
They're tied.
Yeah, tied up. And Rattlesnake is like, he's going to be using the op a lot. You saw him get a lot of kills there. He got a kill in the middle and through the double doors looking up on the B bomb site. So look for him to be kind of a wild card on long A or in B bomb site.
All right, we'll be looking out for Rattlesnake. He had 2 glorious shots in that last round. And, of course, Wes chiming in with 2 of his own at the end there. And here you're seeing the overview map that, of course, sort of gives you an idea of where the 2 teams are going at the opening round. Now, interesting fact about the Birmingham Salvo here is that they're really playing almost an offensive CT side. CT side means that you're on defense, but they keep pushing that catwalk, and it keeps paying off for them. They drop Torres right here. Now Daft coming around the corner. He'll take out Pete, but Wilzu right behind him to drop him. Org will take out Rattlesnake, key player in last round for the Salvo, but it was all one giant distraction fatality. They all went long A, and here is the real deal. They've got the bomb down. Carolina must defend it. 2 Birmingham defenders making their way back into this bomb site. Sonny drops 1. Wes and Mangia Capra both getting 1. They know there's 1 more man remaining, and they know exactly where he is. Devour drops Wes. Devour still firing through the smoke, and he hits it. Mangia Capra goes down. A beautiful shot by Devour.
Boys, keep it up, Sam. Let's go.
Devour is the guy you want on your team because this guy always comes up clutch. One on the guy flanking, and then he comes up here and the guy throws a smoke. He comes up there and he actually gets another kill when he jumps out to the right side and takes him down 2-on-1, and that's what Devour does every time.
It was so nicely done right there. Devour very, very cautious now. Carolina did suffer an opening sniper shot through those double doors right away. That means they must fight through the rest of this round with only 4 players standing. Also should be noted, Carolina, they've got the lead again. It is 10-11, but they need to start winning rounds in order to keep that lead. Salvo at the same time, they've got to win rounds to not only regain a tie, but also take the lead. And then we've got Devour moving in now. A little bit different strategy. Birmingham was pushing up here. Now they've sent Devour in here to see if they can clear it out early on. A smoke is down. Could cause a little bit of a distraction, but it's not going to stop this core team. They're now going to move into position. Flashes, another smoke. Rattlesnake, he switched position. He drops Devour. He takes out Torres. He's looking for his 3rd kill. I do not know. He's not all alone. Wilzu's there with him. Org drops him. Rattlesnake with his 3rd kill. That one on Org. And there's 1 man left. It is Sunny. But the question is, where's the bomb? It's on his back, so Sunny could realistically get this done. He's taking fire through that box, but he still gets the bomb down. Now he must defend. Mangia Capra from the side. Pete with the frag grenade, and the salvo will get the defuse and take round number 3. There it is, fatality. We're tied yet again, 11-11. Earlier on this evening, we said that we'd be fools to try to predict who would win this matchup, and this is exactly why.
Yeah, and it's just really tough to call when you have all these players, all these teams at such a high level, and either of them come through clutch, and that's why you have to rely on the kind of momentum. And Rattlesnake, you saw there, did a great job. He was at A bomb site the last time. Last time he was at B bomb site. So you never know where this guy's going to be at, and it has to confuse the terror side.
That was a really nice mix-up by the Birmingham salvo, and possibly they might have guessed it. They might have said, hey, we should try something different. They could go for the B site, and they didn't. They went for A. It worked out perfectly for him. Here you see the Rattlesnake opening up once again. Torres going down. Carolina core with the man disadvantage, but here comes that core team. They're going to send out some flashes coming around the side. Org takes out Mangia Capra. Good move by the core team. And now they're looking, wow, Org with another one. Drops Rattlesnake. Daft getting 2 as well. Only 1 member from Birmingham left alive. And I believe that is Wes fatality. Oh, wow, look, they don't even realize. Oh, my gosh, Wes is going to turn around. He sees him there. He's not going to fire yet.
This is because he doesn't know, so he's going to allow the other team to kind of say, hey, it's clear, and maybe get a couple more kills.
Unbelievable. I can't. Oh, wow, he's just going to go ahead and walk in because you're absolutely right. He could have gone for the kill, but he played that one very smart.
Yeah, because if you make the kill, you give away your position because they know Org's played aggressive on the double doors. So if you kill him, you basically take away your surprise. And right there, he's trying to get, that's why he jumped in the bomb site and try to kill someone before taking him out.
It was very, very nice strategy there. He could have just easily taken a shot, but he would have given up his position. He was patient. It didn't pay off, but it was a worthy attempt. Round, what are we on? Number 5 now, fatality. Both players re-up with 5 men. Buy new weapons. Now Devour peeking a little bit out of those B tunnels. He's going to run away as he sees several grenades being tossed in the corner. Once again, Rattlesnake takes out Daft. That could be the 3rd round in a row where that had happened, and that is as Daft was making his way into that catwalk. But the last time it happened also, that was when Carolina made their way into this B bomb site. That's exactly what they're going to go for here. They switched up their positions just a little bit. Grenades still flying in, but is it the real target? Well, it could be, but we don't know yet. Torres takes out Pete. That'll make the man advantage to no one. 4 men on each side. Wilzu takes out Devour. Not even sure where that shot came from.
Double doors.
It did, through the middle. And they lost Devour, key part of their team. Wes will take out Sunny. Torres drops Rattlesnake. That'll make it, I believe, a 3-on-2 situation. Wilzu drops Torres. That leaves Org, last man standing. And as Org gets the bomb down, he gets nailed in the face by Wilzu. And Birmingham takes another round.
Every round, get 12-6. Keep it up, Sam. Keep it up.
Let's look at this big scoreboard. Salvo in the lead in this Counter-Strike matchup. That makes the score tied 12 12, and I would expect to see it tied a few more times in this matchup. Here's the Salvo team looking on, well, I don't know, nerves, excitement. I'm sure all of that combined.
I'm sure it is, because I'm still excited to just watch the match. I mean, you really have no idea who's going to come out ahead of this, and you still have 2 more games after this matchup, so anything is still possible.
Yeah, a win here does not assure victory, that is for sure. With Forza and Dead or Alive Male left to wrap up this semifinal matchup, anything could happen. But right now, Birmingham has one goal in mind, and that is to take down this Carolina Core Counter-Strike team, and of course, to do it with as many points as they possibly can. First 2 kills went to the Birmingham Salvo. It is now just, I believe, Org, Devour, and Sunny remaining for the Carolina Core. Devour drops Rattlesnake, but Mangia-Capra coming from the B tunnel takes out Devour. Pete finds Sunny, and that leaves Org for the second time in 2 rounds to be the last man standing and try to get the job done. However, a 1-on-4 situation. Here you now see Org's first person view. He drops Wilzu. He's going to wait patiently here because he knows that there's someone. Wow, he takes out Wes. Long range AK fire through the CT spawn. Org's going to get into position, get the bomb down. Here come 2 players. He comes out. Pete takes him down. And I have to question that decision from Org.
Yeah, Org probably should have checked and saw how many people he was fighting against. He thought he was fighting a 1-on-1, and he lost it. He lost it because 1-on-2.
I can drop, you know, I can drop.
Got what it takes to play Counter-Strike. Source at Counter-Strike 1.6. We'll find out. Sign up for the new CGS Pro-Am Division. Compete for cash, travel, and a spot in the CGS North American Combine. Find out all the deals at dustcgs.com/pro-am. And we go back to the action. It's 9-6. One more round. And this Salvo team has taken down the Carolina Core. But they've only have a 1-point lead right now. Of course, Fatality, you only need 1 point to win it all. Carolina going for an interesting strategy here. Drop some smokes down. Some very nice flashes. And now they're moving into position as Torres, oh wow, Devour misfires, takes out Daff. Wes will drop Torres, but I still think that Carolina might have the advantage here. No, Wes takes out Devour. Sunny and Org now moving into position. Last man standing for the Carolina Core. Now they've got to worry about where are the rest of that Birmingham Salvo team. They get in position. Nice flash coming out by the Salvo. And now they will move up. Mangia-Capra drops Sunny, 1 man left. Pete takes out Org from the side. Birmingham wins the Counter-Strike match, but we've still got 2 more rounds to go.
Come on, we need the rounds.
Devour's still been playing well despite the fact that Core lost this Counter-Strike matchup. Here's another shot from him as he moves. Oh, that shot, unfortunately, we saw the first shot. He actually took out a teammate, and then he took out an opposing member.
And that's just unfortunate. You know, that's kind of the alignment. You know, he should have been playing in front of his opponent instead of behind him, and allowed Daff to walk straight in front of him. Daff didn't know he was lined up to shoot that shot. Just so happened to be bad luck for Devour, but he still got the next kill. But killing your teammate, you're not going to win rounds.
Right, round number 8, 2 more rounds left to go. Rattlesnake for the Salvo. Gets 1, and then a second. Daff and Org both going down. We'll see. Oh my gosh, Wes with 2 of his own. Mangia-Capra with the 3rd, and a perfect round for Birmingham.
Come on, Wes, focus now. Come on, let's get this last one.
That was pretty amazing there in the B tunnels. And look at that match score, Fatality, 15-12. Suddenly, Birmingham has the lead. And there you see Wes with 2 remarkable shots, and Mangia-Capra coming in to clean things up.
Yeah, Core guys went in there guessing where they were going to go and started shooting that corner. Unfortunately, no one was there.
And I love this strategy. The Core going to take all 5 members into this site. Mangia-Capra goes down. The whole Salvo team knows exactly what the Core has done. Now the question is how will the Core play this one out? They're going to go ahead, get the bomb down. There you see Sunny going for the plant. Wow, this is great job. We saw Daff go on the outside, take out Wes so we could kill him in the flank. Pete comes in, drops Sunny, Devour, Wilzu, and Torres both getting a kill. Unbelievable. Birmingham goes down, and Core wins the final round.
That could have been a huge round right there.
Shake hands, boys.
You're right. That could have been a big round for either team, but bigger for Core, I gotta say.
It has to be. It keeps them definitely in the ballpark. When you have, when you have Phantom and generally Live coming up next and Forza, and then you have Offbeat Ninja coming up to close it out, they're still well in range. This match is definitely not over yet. Salvo's taking the lead at this moment.
All right, well, let's go down to Andrew, who's with our winners.
Okay, DJ, we thank you with Rattlesnake and with Odie. Rattlesnake, we'll start with you first up. This was an 11-7 win, but more importantly, it gives you guys the lead now, 15-13. He talked before about wanting this Carolina team. You guys delivered. What was the key here?
I think we understood exactly what we wanted to do this game after performing quite poorly against Mexico. We really came out today wanting the victory a lot more than they did, and that proved with the result.
So you've learned from those two losses?
Yeah, we learned a lot. We learned not to underestimate our opponents, and today we came out and proved that we can be one of the best teams in the world.
Because last time we saw you, you weren't smiling, but your team overall had won. Odie, you wanted them, you got them. It's a 2-point match now coming down the stretch. We have Forza and DOA left. How are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good. I knew the boys could bring that victory off, and we needed that. Now it's in the hands of the gaming gods. We got Forza, but we got the team to beat them. No problem.
The gaming gods, did you pray to anyone in particular this evening?
No, I just pray.
Guys, the gaming gods, we'll see if he has them on speed dial back upstairs.
Thank you very much, Andrew. And I think he might have him on speed dial. Core has had the lead the entire matchup, but after Counter-Strike Source, things seem to change a little bit. Now Birmingham with a 2-point lead over Carolina. The score's 15-13.